Come on, honey, you can do it, were the last words Diana heard as she crawled the uphill dirt road, the excess weight on her belly and thighs slowing her down, making her heave and puff with each step she took, her knees crunching and grinding. And then it happened.
Calling base. We have an overweight woman who's fallen off the cliff.
Ma'am, hang in there. We'll get you to safety. Stay with us, ma'am.
What happened next is so embarrassing and intimate. I still find it painful to share. However, if it wasn't for this tragedy, we probably would have never uncovered a shocking weight loss solution, which enabled Diana, a 47-year-old mother of two from Austin, Texas, to suddenly melt 48 pounds of life-threatening fat and make all of her friends and family gasp in disbelief at her mind-blowing transformation, dropping another dress size in the following weeks, going from this to this, without setting foot in a gym, without starving herself on rabbit food, without counting calories, and without following any home workout routines, all while hitting the reset button on her blood sugar levels, her cholesterol, and her blood pressure. All thanks to this powerful fat incinerating solution, Diana was able to slip back into her favorite pair of high school jeans, look and feel 10 years younger, show off her new slender and tight body, gain a surge of teen-like energy and stamina, radiate health and vitality, and make everyone around her scratch their heads, dumbfounded when they saw her transformation. Especially when they find out she didn't use any of the so-called traditional weight loss solutions that are heavily pushed by the $36 billion weight loss industry. In fact, what she used was so counterintuitive and so outlandish that most people couldn't believe their eyes. A little-known fat incinerating secret that came from the harsh and wild environment of Australia, passed down from generation to generation of the oldest tribe living on the remote continent, which triggers a near-instant fat-melting response in your body because it specifically targets the hidden cause of all your weight gain, something unseen that virtually shuts down the normal functions of your metabolism and forces your body to suck up all the calories you eat instead of burning them, getting worse and worse day by day, month by month, year by year, making you pack on even more excess fat, battle-ravaging brain fog, and struggling with withering fatigue. However, there's a surefire way to avoid all of that heartache by using the powerful solution I'm about to share with you in a few short minutes, which will enable you to strip off all your unwanted fat from troubled areas, just like it helped Tiffany from New York. Losing weight has been a struggle, especially when you're a mother of two, don't have the time to work out or eat right. I've been struggling to lose weight all my life, so when a friend told me to watch this presentation, I was shocked at how simple it was. This is truly a lifesaver, and I can't wait to tell my friends about it. Just 1 week after, I'm already down 3 pounds. I would recommend this to any mom that is trying to lose weight. Thank you. And Anna from Houston, Texas. After jumping from diet to diet, trying to get rid of the fat around my belly and thighs, I was skeptical when my trainer told me to watch this, but I'm so glad I did. I've dropped 3 dress sizes, and I'm on track to be the lightest I've ever been in the last 6 years. Or Elliot from Cleveland, Ohio. I used to snack all the time after dinner, and that would make me feel so bloated, like a hot air balloon. I just wanted to feel light again, but I never expected how fast I could feel the changes. Now I feel so light on my toes, and I finally feel confident when I walk Toby, my 2-year-old beagle, around the neighborhood. So if you long to evaporate stubborn fat quickly, and near instantly appear even more attractive and youthful, yet you detest the idea of counting a single calorie, I have delicious news for you today. When you take this solution once a day right before breakfast, it will immediately go to work to disintegrate the fat-storing trigger hidden deep inside your body and turn your clogged-up metabolism into a fat-burning machine virtually overnight, helping you shred all your unwanted fat in mere weeks, revitalizing your whole body, giving you back the energy and mental sharpness you had in your youth, maintaining healthy blood glucose levels, and supporting your blood pressure and cholesterol, inspiring a sense of confidence in you that you haven't felt in years, and much, much more. Listen, I'm not saying that this fat-stripping solution will turn you into a Victoria's Secret model overnight. However, It's the next best thing. And look, I get it if you're a bit skeptical about what I'm saying right now. All your life you've been told that in order to lose weight, you have to work hard. You have to slave away in the gym, do extreme workouts, remove all your favorite foods from your diet, stay away from this food or that food, eat only unflavored meals that even your dog wouldn't eat, run on the treadmill till you're out of breath and dizzy. And despite all of that, you never saw any real long-lasting results. However, it's not your fault. No one ever revealed the hidden cause of your weight loss struggles. Not the media, not your doctor, and certainly not the weight loss industry, who makes billions upon billions of dollars each year off the backs of folks like you and me. So I totally understand how insane it sounds for me to say, all you need to do to drop off all your unwanted weight is to take a special mixture of natural ingredients right before you eat breakfast. I understand, because I had the very same reaction when a sweet old nurse unveiled this brilliant solution to me. And in the next few minutes, I'll offer you the undeniable scientific proof behind the success of this game-changing formula, and why it's like nothing you've ever seen before. Stick with me until the end, and you'll see exactly who the culprit is behind your seemingly out-of-control weight gain, and how a certain thorny Australian plant can pop the bubble behind your belly fat. Now, before we go any further, I think I should tell you who I am and how I came to uncover this shocking weight loss solution. My name is Richard Ferris, and I'm not a doctor, a nutritionist, a health guru, or a biochemist. Heck, I'm not even sure how to spell biochemist. What I am is a regular Joe, just like you, and I'm also Diana's husband. And I've seen firsthand what struggling to lose weight can do to you. What it did to my lovely wife. After giving birth to our second child, Lily, Diana struggled to lose the 25 pounds she gained during her pregnancy. She tried everything under the sun. She started doing intensive workouts like P90X, yet she found that she could barely keep up. Some exercises were next to impossible for her to do, and her joints hurt so bad she could barely move after a session. So she tried dieting. Weight Watchers, Medifast, keto, paleo, low carb, Atkins, low fat, fasting for 12, 16, 18 hours a day. And while she saw some results in the first few weeks, she would hit a plateau pretty fast. Plus, she was miserable the whole time because she had to completely cut out of her diet all of her favorite foods and replace them with foods that she didn't enjoy eating at all. But she forced herself to eat them in order to lose weight. Soon after, the joy of sitting down at the dinner table and eating a delicious meal turned into a chore, a task she had to complete. The longest she managed to keep to a diet was 3 months, and every time she stopped, the weight would come back with a vengeance. She started questioning herself.
Am I doing something wrong? Do I lack the willpower to stick to this? Do I have bad genes?
All these questions ate away at her, plummeting her confidence and self-esteem, and making her feel like she had no control over her body, her weight, her life. She felt disconnected from her own body. Soon enough, she started wearing baggy clothes, stopped wearing makeup, and avoided looking in the mirror altogether. And I could feel that her weight was putting more and more pressure not only on her delicate frame, but on our marriage as well. Diana started pulling away from me when I would try to become passionate with her. And even when we managed to be intimate, she would turn off the lights to make sure I didn't see her naked. It tore apart my heart seeing her so depressed. So I thought a change of scenery might do us both good. Our 10th anniversary was coming up, and I decided to book an amazing trip to Australia. Little did I know that this trip would almost end in tragedy. We booked a group tour of the Kakadu National Park in the Northern Territory of Australia. It was a vast place with breathtaking views. We drove there in a special bus, then started walking to reach a specific place our tour guide Michael wanted to show us. The trail was leveled and easy to walk on, for the most part. But after a while, it started to become a winding road uphill. Diana was doing her best to keep up with the group. However, as the trail became steeper, she started to fall behind. She was sweating like crazy. Her face started to get flushed, and she was breathing heavy with each step she took. She winced every now and again because of the pain in her knees, and she started to hold on to the stone wall on the left side of the trail for support. As we passed a wind in the road, I turned back to cheer Diana on and saw the most traumatic thing I ever saw in my life. Because the bend in the road was a little more narrow, Diana needed to face the wall in order to make the bend. However, due to her belly fat, she couldn't hug the wall hard enough. and as she tried to make it past, she lost her footing and dropped 15 feet straight down. My eyes went wide with shock and desperation as I saw her fall and heard her scream. In an instant, I yelled to Michael, the tour guide, as I was running down the slope towards Diana. As I reached her, she was barely conscious. "Honey, are you okay?" I desperately asked. "Diana, speak to me, honey. Stay with me." She was full of cuts, scrapes, and bruises, and for a moment I thought everything was going to be okay. Then I saw it. Her right leg was brutally broken, and for the first time in my life I felt dread taking hold of me. Our doctor had told us that Diana needed to lose weight if she wanted to avoid life-threatening conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, or suffering a stroke or heart attack. But the thing that he warned us the most about was the risk of leg fractures, which, if they are serious enough, may lead to disability. Michael came running, telling us that he radioed for help and the paramedics will be here in a few minutes. At first, I didn't understand how they would reach us that fast. We were in the middle of nowhere. But then I heard the chopper blades. Michael had managed to convince them to send in an emergency helicopter. They quickly checked Diana's vitals and her situation.
That leg looks pretty bad. We need to get her to the Royal Darwin Hospital right now. Get the gurney.
Unfortunately, because of her weight and broken leg, Diana couldn't stand up. And it took the combined effort of me, Michael, and the 2 EMTs to hoist her up and place her on the gurney. Diana started crying uncontrollably. And I could tell it wasn't from the pain. She was embarrassed by the whole situation she found herself in. Needing 4 grown men to pick her up because she was too heavy. She was rushed into the operating room, and for the next 2 hours I prayed to God to save her. And apparently he heard me that day, because she pulled through the surgery. And a few hours later, Dr. Stevens came to talk to us.
The operation was successful. We managed to repair the fracture and restore blood flow. Mrs. Ferris, if you would have arrived even 30 minutes later, you could have lost the leg. However, there is bad news. While there is no nerve damage, I'm sorry to tell you that in my professional opinion, I doubt you'll walk again. Your leg can no longer support your weight. If you force it, it might give out, and surely that time you'll lose the leg completely. Unless you manage to lose at least 30 pounds, you'll be confined to a wheelchair for the rest of your life.
The news hit us like a 10-ton truck at high speed. It felt like we were given a life sentence. Diana could live the rest of her days strapped to a wheelchair, not because she was paralyzed, but because of her weight. Diana started to weep desperately, and in that moment, I felt like a failure. I failed as a man, a husband, and a father. I couldn't prevent this tragedy from happening. I couldn't protect my wife. What am I going to tell the kids? How would Diana go to work now? How would she play with the kids? And how would she bathe and take care of herself now? She would need constant assistance. For the rest of her life, she would need someone to help her do the most basic things. I knew deep down this kind of future would kill Diana. She always enjoyed playing with the kids, even though she would feel drained of energy pretty fast. She always was independent and wanted to take care of things on her own. And now, she wouldn't be able to do anything on her own. She wouldn't be able to wash herself. She wouldn't be able to even get up off the couch or the floor without help. She wouldn't be able to dance at our daughter's wedding. This would be a death sentence for her. And I knew I had to do something to avoid this dark and horrifying future. "Doctor, isn't there anything we can do?" I asked with a shaken voice. We tried diets, workouts, everything. Dr. Stevens did something odd before answering. He glanced at one of the nurses in the room, but then answered,
The only medical solution I can recommend is gastric surgery. However, as you know, it's very expensive and most insurance companies don't cover it. Plus, your wife just suffered a major surgery and I wouldn't recommend she undergo another one so soon.
Then Dr. Stevens was called away. However, before he left, he looked at the nurse and exchanged glances with her,
Nurse Yindy, make sure Mrs. Ferris gets everything she needs.
then left with the other nurse. I didn't understand what the silent exchange between Dr. Stevens and Nurse Yindy was, until she closed the door and started talking.
Mr. Farris, Miss Farris, please calm down. There is a solution.
My eyes went wide with hope. "What do you mean?" I asked. "Dr. Stevens said that surgery was the only option,"
I know.
she replied.
He couldn't say anything more with the other nurse present.
"What? Why?"
Well, you see, Dr. Stevens is not like other doctors. He actually truly wants what's best for his patients and knows that more often than not, the answer doesn't lie in drugs and medication, but in natural solutions. However, he can't come right out and say stuff like that, because if word gets out, he could land in hot water with the hospital board. That's where I come in.
Then Nurse Yindi told us how she can trace back her roots to one of the oldest Aboriginal communities in Australia, and that she comes from a long line of powerful and wise Ngangkari healers, which are the equivalent of modern doctors, only they use natural ingredients and solutions to fix health issues. Then she dropped the biggest bomb I ever heard.
You see, the problem with modern medicine,
She started.
is that it rarely tackles the root cause of a problem. Most doctors focus on symptoms and selling you drugs to manage those. Why? Because big pharma companies gives them stacks of cash when they do it. As the old saying goes, a patient cured is a customer lost. Weight loss is no different. And the reason so many people struggle to drop their unwanted pounds is because all the mainstream methods don't address the real reason you gain weight in the first place. And it's something experts refer to as methane gridlock. Methane gridlock happens when an abnormal methane gas pocket clogs your whole digestive system, causing food to pass through your gut at a snail's pace, and causes your body to absorb 2 or 3 times the calories it normally would from the food you eat. Think about it like a clogged sink. When you turn on the water, it will start building up more and more in the sink, because only a fraction of it can trickle down the pipes. So unless you turn off the water, it will overflow. It's the same with your body. Because there's a gas pocket blocking your gut, your body overflows with calories that would normally simply pass through it.
This can't be true, I said. I've never heard something like this ever before. Then she showed me a recent study that looked at 792 overweight human volunteers to find the cause of their weight issues, and found in all of them extremely high levels of methane gas. Plus another study conducted in 2012 proved that high levels of methane gas in the digestive system can shoot your BMI score up 7 points. As Yindi explained further,
the reason methane gas can build up so much is certain bacteria in your gut release this gas. And while extreme diets can help lower the number of methane-releasing bacteria, it's impossible to stay on these diets for any length of time, many of which may cause other health imbalances within your body. And worst of all, once you try one of these diets and stop, the gas buildup comes back more powerful and in greater numbers.
it all made sense now. Why every time you take up a diet and you see some short-term results, then once you're off it, you get back the weight you lost and then some. It's all because of this methane gridlock. And then I finally understood why I never heard of this before. Because the weight loss industry makes a killing off the suffering of folks just like you and Diana, who want to change their lives for the better, who want to look good in their favorite clothes, who want to live a long and healthy life. But instead of actually helping you, they're lying straight to your face, knowing that none of their so-called solutions will actually help you achieve the body you dream of. Instead, they're keeping you overweight, sluggish, and sicker, so they can fleece more of your hard-earned cash and lavish their multi-million-dollar mansions, expensive yachts, and outrageous lifestyle. However, that ends today, because you're about to discover in the next few minutes there is a natural and highly effective way of popping the methane bubble in your gut once and for all, and help you melt fat from your body faster than butter in a hot pan under the Arizona scorching sun. You see, Yindi didn't just open our eyes to the true cause of weight gain. She also knew a way to fix it. After sharing all that information with us, she reached inside one of her pockets and produced a vial with a tincture-like substance inside. She added a few drops of that substance to Diana's glass of water.
It might not taste very good, however, drink this and we'll talk again tomorrow.
While still reeling from the shocking experiences and revelations, Diana reluctantly drank the whole glass in one go. And I have to say, nobody could have prepared us for what happened next. When Diana woke up the next morning, she felt something was different. The discomfort she usually felt in her stomach disappeared, and she could swear she felt a little lighter, which turned out to be true, because she had some more tests done. She was weighed, and the scale showed she was lighter than she was the previous day. Yindi came again and gave her a few more drops of that mysterious substance. And the following day, another pound of fat vanished into thin air, like magic. We couldn't believe our eyes. We're regular churchgoers. However, never in my life did I think that I would witness something as close to a miracle as this. So when Yindi came by the room again, we pleaded with her to tell us what the substance is and how we can get more of it. She said it's a special mixture of natural herbs and ingredients, passed down from generation to generation of Nankari healers. However, before she could explain more, she got called away due to an emergency.
I'll explain everything tomorrow, don't worry,
she said as she walked away. The problem was that Diana was being discharged and we had to leave for the States that day. So Yindi promised she'd find a way to get that fat incinerating solution to us. A few weeks after we got back stateside, we received a package in the mail with some herbs and a long list of instructions. There was no return address on the box and no name. I believe to this day this must have been Yindi trying to keep a low profile. So I started working on the mixture right away. And I have to say it was a long and complex process. After weeks and weeks of hard work, I managed to extract about 2 ounces of substance. I have to admit it felt like a lot of work for such a tiny yield. However, I wasn't going to complain about this, especially since I saw firsthand how powerful a few drops were. So I started adding a few drops to Diana's glass of water every morning. And while her face would twist in all manner of ways because of the taste, she kept drinking it every day. And every day the scale went down, time and time again. I could hear her from the bathroom.
Honey, 2 more pounds are gone.
Then, after a few days,
Richard, I lost 2 more pounds.
And this went on each and every week. So much so that after just a few short weeks, she was down 35 pounds. Her tummy was slimmer, and her thighs were as slender as they were when I met her. She started walking again on her own without any help. Her mood improved tremendously. Her energy levels skyrocketed, and her face was brimming with joy and happiness as she took the clothing stores by storm because her clothes were all too big for her. And then, when our friends Tim and Marcy came over to visit one weekend, they were shocked because they didn't recognize her at first. And they started a barrage of questions about how she did it and what was the secret behind this jaw-dropping transformation. We told them the whole story, and they begged us to give them some of the solution. Unfortunately, there wasn't much left. I told them it takes weeks on end to make a fresh batch from scratch, and I didn't even have the ingredients anymore. All I had was the list and the instructions. They didn't care, and they promised to cover the costs of the ingredients if I could make the fat incinerating solution for them. So, I started looking around for the ingredients. First up is Silybum marianum, a thorny plant indigenous to the arid areas of the Australian outback, said to be the secret behind the Aboriginal people's health and fat-free bodies for generations. It has been scientifically proven in a 2016 study to have powerful antibacterial properties, meaning once it hits your system, it will take out any methane-producing bacteria like a highly skilled SWAT team, clearing your digestive system and taking care of the main culprit behind your weight gain, methane gridlock. And that's just the tip of the weight loss iceberg when it comes to this little-known thorny plant. A brand new study showed that it also has the power to pop fat cells even before they are fully formed, flushing from your body all that unwanted fat you're carrying around. The second ingredient is one that few people ever heard of: banaba leaves. Thanks to its unique makeup, this natural fat-torching ingredient has been shown in a 2012 meta-study not only to pop fat cells like a balloon, decreasing fat mass by 15% in just 9 weeks, it also reduces insulin levels by a whopping 41%, meaning you're dropping off pound after pound of fat. Next on the list is berberis, a very thorny shrub found in the Great Outback. This natural ingredient is so powerful, a recent human clinical study on severely overweight men and women showed that berberis helped them lose such a huge amount of weight that all their health markers showed an immense improvement, which I think you agree with me is an astonishing benefit you get from a simple shrub. So it's no wonder that the next ingredient builds upon that fat-melting power. Panax ginseng is a staple ingredient in Asian and Australian natural health care, which a 2014 study on obese women showed it has the power to cleanse the gut of all toxic bacteria, while triggering a significant drop in weight. And if you think that's an incredible ingredient to have in a fat-melting solution, then you'll love the next ingredient, cayenne fruit extract, which a 2018 meta-analysis proved it can help slash up to 35% of your body fat in just 12 weeks. Imagine dropping that much weight in just a few short weeks. The confidence surge you'll get each time you admire your new body in the mirror, while you try on tight clothes that perfectly outline your slender form. Just picture the dumbfounded look on your friends' faces when they meet the new you, and the joy in your kids' or grandkids' eyes as you play with them for hours on end without feeling even a little bit tired. I'll reveal how you can get your hands on the formula to achieve those goals in just a moment, after I tell you about the last two ingredients that supercharge the fat-burning furnace inside you. First up is red grape skin extract, a powerful antioxidant that can obliterate all traces of toxic bacteria from your whole body, while having a devastating effect on your stubborn fat. In a 2018 meta-analysis of randomized controlled trials, it was proven it can help you strip off unwanted pounds in just mere weeks. And the good news doesn't stop there, because the next ingredient is a special green tea extract, which a study from 2016 has shown to aid in shedding pounds of unwanted weight, because it boosts the power of the metabolic master switch, AMPK, also known as the longevity enzyme. AMPK acts like an off switch when it comes to fat storage. In fact, a study conducted by Wake Forest University back in 2013 proved that AMPK activation is directly related to protecting you against obesity, inflammation, and insulin resistance. Looking at this scientific proof, it's no wonder Diana had such an incredible transformation in such a short amount of time. And she wasn't the only one, because our friends Tim and Marcy asked me to make the mixture for them, and saw the exact same results. Tim called me over one day and opened the door shirtless, rocking a pair of abs like he had in college. You have to understand that this was a man that ate pizza and hamburgers at least 3 times a week, and washed it all down with a few beers. So seeing him without his trademark beer belly was quite shocking. And then I saw Marcy. I had to do a double take to make sure I was seeing correctly. She looked so young and vibrant. Her double chin was completely gone. Her skin had firmed up and she was much slimmer than before. They were so happy and full of vitality. It was like they found a new lease on life. A few days after that, I got a phone call from Tim. Apparently word got out about the secret behind their transformation, and everyone they knew wanted a batch of this fat-burning solution. But there was a problem. Like I mentioned earlier, it takes me several weeks to make this on my own, and the cost for getting the right ingredients is extremely high. Tim and Marcy had to spend around $1,000 to get all of them. Plus, there was the issue of the taste, which no one enjoyed. So one Sunday afternoon, I sat down with Diana, Tim, and Marcy in an effort to come up with a better solution. After a few hours of bouncing ideas off the wall, Tim came up with a great idea: to make the tincture into a powder and place it in an easy-to-swallow capsule. This way, there's no taste, and it's much more convenient to take. And he knew exactly where to go to make it, since he's a health inspector. And among the places he recently inspected was a cutting-edge FDA-approved manufacturer who could not only help us produce this weight loss formula, he could actually help us get it from certified sources. With this settled, all we had to do is come up with a name. And since our journey to discover this incredible fat-burning formula began in Australia, we decided to call it Outback Belly Burner, the only natural fat incinerating solution inspired by traditional Outback medicine and scientifically proven to help you strip off all your extra weight. Outback Belly Burner has been responsible for the jaw-dropping transformations of countless men and women all around the globe. Folks just like you, who decided it's time to snatch back control over not only their weight and energy, but their entire life and health. Like Jessica from Crawfordville, Florida, who said,
"This was something that I didn't think would work so drastically. The results do not lie. Before I started, I was 165 and now I'm 150. I went from a size large to a medium. After I had my son, I struggled with weight loss and I tried many different weight loss supplements. Outback Belly Burner is amazing. For anyone struggling with weight loss, I would definitely recommend this. Thank you, Richard, for sharing this with us."
Or Janine from Orlando, Florida.
When my friend sent me this on Facebook, I was so eager to try it. I love how there's no taste to it, and it helped me to maintain my goal weight. I got my thyroid taken out, and it's been really hard to lose weight on my own. I'll tell y'all, you need to run out and get Outback Belly Burner. This supplement is really powerful and effective. Thank you for all the research you put into developing this. I love it.
And here's Frank from Seattle, Washington saying,
I usually don't have a lot of time to work out, working 9 to 5 and spending time with the kids. After stumbling on Outback Belly Burner from an email in my inbox, it was the saving grace I needed to get my health back in line. I even checked with my doctor to make sure it was safe. He gave me the green light, and since then I've canceled my gym membership because I was getting better results with Outback Belly Burner. Thanks so much, Richard. You're a lifesaver.
As you can see, Outback Belly Burner is a game changer when it comes to healthy, natural weight loss options. Each dose contains over 563 milligrams of the pure blend of natural ingredients. Each of them scientifically proven to help you clear out all the methane-producing bacteria in your gut and trigger a near-instant and long-lasting fat-burning reaction in your body. Imagine seeing the scale number get lower and lower with each passing day, without changing your lifestyle. How proud and ecstatic you feel when you look in the mirror and see your toned, slim body. The confidence you have to go clothes shopping and picking out outfits that would fit a 20-year-old. Being able to keep up with your kids or grandkids all day long without feeling exhausted at the end of the day. Resurrecting the passion in your bedroom and regaining the level of intimacy and sex drive you experienced in your youth. Walking down the street with your head held high and a bounce in your step. Showing off your new perfectly fitting clothes, enhancing the features of your stunningly youthful body. Soaking in all the admiring looks and flattering compliments you get from everyone you meet. Not to mention the envious glances you'll get from women who would do just about anything to figure out what's your secret, willing to pay any price just to get a head-turning body like yours. Because, like you, they are sick and tired of feeling captive in their own body, putting themselves through hell with all sorts of impossible diets and extreme workouts, sinking deeper and deeper into depression, and seeing their marriage and life fall apart, all because of their weight. Believe me, I know exactly how that feels. I saw firsthand what you were going through, how it ate away at my lovely Diana, how it robbed her of her joy and confidence, how it nearly crippled her for life. However, we were lucky enough to have a ray of hope shine down on us. And because of this blessing, I feel it is my mission now to share this weight loss miracle with you. Because I want you to feel the same joy and confidence Diana and thousands of other people feel every day. To relish in your new slender body. To be there for your loved ones. To radiate youthful energy and vitality. To start living a wonderful and exciting new life. What would you give for all of this right now? What would a fair price be to transform your life completely? To go from struggling to lose weight to stripping it off without feeling guilty about eating foods like pizza, hamburgers, and chocolate fudge brownies. To go from feeling fatigued all day to feeling like the Energizer Bunny. To go from dreading the scale in the morning to jumping on it with excitement because the numbers went down again. To go from awkward, passionless sex in the dark to lustful lovemaking with the lights on. To go from feeling embarrassed to going clothes shopping and fitting into tight clothes. Listen, it's not your fault you haven't been able to achieve that dream body. The weight loss industry has made $36 billion on the backs of folks like you and Diana, feeding us lies and charging us an arm and a leg for gym memberships, exercise equipment, and tasteless meal plans. Did you know that in the last decade, the price of a yearly gym membership skyrocketed from $150 to $585? In fact, some of those so-called high-tier gyms charge you north of $960. And for what? To go and slave away on a treadmill with little to no results? To go and have all those people stare and snicker at you? To suffer the embarrassment of being forced to change in front of others in the locker room? Paying almost $1,000 for that seems like the worst idea in the world. That's why I'm not going to ask you to pay anywhere near that ridiculous amount, even though Outback Belly Burner is certainly worth it. especially since you take into account that our ingredients have ultra pure grade purity and potency, exclusively sourced only from GMO-free certified manufacturers. It's soy-free, dairy-free, gluten-free, and it's made right here in the US under strict supervision in an FDA-registered facility that has the GMP, Good Manufacturing Practices stamp of approval. And while some folks offered me $500 and more to get their hands on Outback Belly Burner, I'm not going to ask for that kind of money. Or even the regular price of $297 a 1-month supply of Outback Belly Burner normally costs, which many of our customers were more than happy to pay because of the results they experienced. Feeling happy and comfortable in their own skin, enjoying a surge of teenage-like energy and stamina, reigniting their passion in their marriage, showing off their new slender frame and the outfits to match it, spoiling themselves with their favorite foods while still keeping the weight off. It will kill me to know you missed your shot at a new life because of the price. I'm not in this to make money. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm on a mission to offer this godsend to as many people as possible. And that's why I'm going to do something a little bit crazy today. Help me fulfill my mission and let me bring joy and happiness into your life by offering you a great deal on Outback Belly Burner today, so that you can experience the same near miraculous results Diana and thousands of other men and women have. So you can finally get the slim-toned body you desire and deserve. So you can inspire others and spread the word. And maybe together, we'll be able to have a positive impact on the lives of countless others all across this great nation and beyond. That's why you can invest in your long, healthy, and happy life for only $69 per bottle. That's $2.95 a day less than you'd pay for a coffee at your local coffee shop. However, that's not all. There's a way to get Outback Belly Burner for the cost of a few pennies per day. Because most of the human clinical studies prove that once you take the ingredients inside Outback Belly Burner for a period of at least 90 days, the compound effect they have on your body flushes all of the methane-building bacteria out of your body and makes it near impossible for them to come back. So it's no wonder so many people are ordering Outback Belly Burner in bulk. Not only because they want to enjoy fat-incinerating digestion and youthful zest forever, they also want to share this with their family and friends. That's why we decided to create special bundle packs that offer even bigger savings. So, if you order the 6-bottle pack right now, you can get it for as low as $49 per bottle. So click on the 6-bottle package or the package that's right for you below to secure your order. Once you do, you'll be taken to our 100% secure 256-bit encrypted checkout page that looks like this, where all you need to do is enter your regular details and complete your investment today. Once you do, know that your order will be priority shipped to your front door in a few short days. And when you get the 3 or 6 bottle packages, you also receive 2 exclusive free bonuses. First off, you get the Aussie Secret to Losing Weight Fast. Usually retailed at $97, you're going to receive it 100% free. Written by some of the most respected authorities in the nutrition space, this treasure trove of little-known and simple tips and tricks you can incorporate into your everyday life will help you get that beach body you've always dreamed of. You also get 100 delicious Outback recipes, a $97 retail value, yours for free. This bonus hands you over 100 Aussie mouth-watering, fat-blasting recipes that will also keep you trim and toned year-round. You'll find everything from the delicious Bondi Burger to the Sydney Steak, all designed to help you sizzle off the pounds. Desserts, breakfast, lunch, dinner, it's all covered. Plus, you'll also get free shipping today when you order the bundle packs, which is a $20 value in savings right there. And if you order right now, you'll also get instant access to my exclusive Outback Belly Burner VIP members only site. Here, you will find custom videos of meal preparation, meditations, workouts, yoga exercises, and more to help improve your health. It is filled with guidebooks to help maximize your weight loss, and tons of Outback-style recipes to help shred the pounds faster. Look, in this day and age of over-the-top promises and underperforming solutions, it's natural to be a little skeptical. And while I peeled back the curtain and shared with you Diana's intimate and embarrassing story, and you've seen all the scientific proof that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt the efficiency of Outback Belly Burner's ingredients, And you've seen the jaw-dropping transformation of so many folks who already bought Outback Belly Burner. I want to make 100% sure you have peace of mind when getting your stock of Outback Belly Burner today. I want to take all of your worries away and give you unshakable confidence that you will not only drop all your unwanted body fat, you'll never have to worry about getting it back again. So much so that I will shoulder all the risk. Sure, when you think about it, $49 per bottle is cheap. You probably pay more for a dinner out with the family, or for those exhausting P90X workouts, or for some meal-ready service. None of those things will ever help you lose weight. Outback Belly Burner can help you get the body you desire and deserve. Still, fair is fair. So I want to give you absolute confidence that you're making the right decision today. Here's what I'll do. Try Outback Belly Burner on me for the next 180 days. Experience what it's like to see your current clothes get looser and looser, while you perfectly fit into clothes tighter and tighter. Witness the jaw-dropping reactions and gasps of disbelief when you're walking down the street, or meeting old friends, and they can't believe it's really you. Relish the joy of having teen-like energy and stamina to keep you going the whole day. Then ask yourself these 5 questions. 1. Am I seeing the stubborn fat around my problem areas evaporate? 2. Do I look and feel younger? And are other people telling me that I do? 3. Am I buying smaller dress sizes and do they fit better? 4. Do I feel healthier and happier? And 5. Isn't this the easiest, most lifestyle-friendly weight loss solution ever? If you don't have a yes to all of the 5 questions, send me an email and I'll refund every penny of your investment within 48 to 72 hours. And you don't even need to return the bottles. Consider them a gift and we'll part ways as friends. Don't you feel more confident when you know there's nothing to lose and everything to gain? So go ahead and choose the 6-pack, our most popular option, or any option that fits your needs below right now, while supplies last. We ran out of stock before, and it takes 3 months to get a new batch of Outback Belly Burner. Not to mention that with the way supply chains are working right now, it might be 6 months or more until we'll be able to have our stock refilled. The time to act is now. Your happiness, health, and life are in your hands. And you have to decide what you want to do. Do nothing and continue the cycle of self-loathing for being overweight. Feeling frustrated you need to change your wardrobe again because nothing fits anymore. Never be able to enjoy an amusement park ride because of your weight and getting judgmental looks from all the people in the queue. Feeling winded just after a few minutes of playing with your kids or grandkids. Struggling with constant back pain and joint pain as you do even the simplest activities like getting off the floor, off the couch, or up the stairs. Feeling disgusted about the shape of your body and nearly crying every time you look in the mirror because it feels like a stranger is looking back. Like you don't even recognize your own reflection. All that fat on your body slowly but surely choking the life out of you. Cheating yourself out of life and cheating your spouse, your kids, and all your loved ones out of the time they have with you. Look, if you made it this far in this video, I'm willing to wager that's not the life you want for yourself anymore. You know it's time for a change. You want to transform your life into one where you effortlessly jump out of bed every morning, excited to see how much weight you've lost. Smile from ear to ear as you admire your slim and sexy body in the mirror. Feel confident to try on clothes that would look stunning on your new slender form, especially that 2-piece bikini you never thought you could wear. Experience a surge of newfound energy to help you keep up with even the most demanding schedules. Turn heads at social events because of how breathtaking you look in your new black cocktail dress. All while enjoying delicious meals every time you eat. And all because you made the savvy choice of getting your own stock of Outback Belly Burner today. So choose your pack below right now. And remember that your decision today is covered by my Love It or It's Free 180-day, 100% money-back guarantee. Remember, you can keep all the bottles you ordered, even if you ask for a refund. So this truly is a no-brain deal, am I right? We're approaching the end of our time together, so I leave the decision in your capable hands. However, I trust you'll make the smart choice by clicking on one of the packages you see below this video right now and placing your order. Keep in mind that Outback Belly Burner is not available anywhere else, and these prices are available today while supplies last. With the current state of the world, we've seen a steady increase in the supply chain costs, So I honestly don't know if we'll be able to keep the prices so low for much longer. This may truly be the last time you can get your stock of Outback Belly Burner at such ridiculous discounted prices. So grab your favorite pack of Outback Belly Burner right now while you still have a chance. I would hate for you to come back later and see that your opportunity to start the transformation of a lifetime has vanished into thin air. So do it now while we are still in stock. I'm excited for the results you'll experience, and I can't wait to hear all about it. I thank you for taking the time to listen to me and watch this presentation to the end. And I look forward to hearing about your stunning success with Outback Belly Burner. See you soon. Still there? If so, it probably means you have some questions about the Outback Belly Burner. So I'll go ahead and answer them. Can you explain what methane gridlock is again? Methane gridlock happens when your gut is overrun with methane-releasing bacteria. Because they release so much gas, it ends up clogging your whole digestive system, causing food to pass through your gut at a snail's pace. The longer the food stays in your digestive system, the more calories your body absorbs, resulting in you gaining more and more weight, even though you're trying your best to eat healthy and exercise. That's why Outback Belly Burner works like gangbusters, because its formula is made from only pure-grade, scientifically proven natural ingredients, specifically designed to target the bacteria and the methane gas pockets and eliminate them from your system with the efficiency of a highly trained special ops team, all the while triggering a fat evaporating response in your metabolism, giving you the body and youthful appearance you've always desired and deserve. Will Outback Belly Burner work for me? Like I mentioned earlier, Outback Belly Burner contains only premium quality natural ingredients, sourced from certified manufacturers, and painstakingly tested to ensure they have the highest purity and potency available anywhere on the market. Plus, it's made right here in the great US of A, under strict supervision in an FDA-registered facility that has the GMP, Good Manufacturing Practices, stamp of approval. However, we do recommend that you consult with your medical professional before including any dietary supplement into your diet. Even if this groundbreaking formula can help you trim the fat around your belly, thighs, hips, and any other problem areas in a healthy manner, give you a surge of newfound energy so you can regain your confidence and joyful self. Who should take Outback Belly Burner? Anyone looking to lose the unwanted weight they are currently carrying around with them. Doesn't matter if you're in your 20s or in your 80s. If you're a man or a woman, you can get real, long-lasting results with Outback Belly Burner, even in just a few weeks of taking it daily. However, when you take Outback Belly Burner daily for 3 or 6 months and make tiny little tweaks to your lifestyle, you could see such a big transformation to your physique and life, you will pinch yourself to make sure you're not dreaming. Is there a money-back guarantee? In fact, there are 5 money-back guarantees. Remember the 5 questions I mentioned earlier? If you don't get a yes on all of them, I'll refund every penny of your investment pronto. And you don't even need to return the bottles. Consider them a gift, and we'll part ways as friends. Don't you feel more confident when you know there's nothing to lose and everything to gain? So go ahead and choose the 6-pack, our most popular option, or any option below that fits your needs right now. Is this a one-time payment, or will I be rebilled? All of the options below are one-time only. I'm against shady marketing tactics, the kind the weight loss and pharmaceutical industries use. So you will never be billed without being notified very clearly. How long will Outback Belly Burner be available? Hard to say. Like I mentioned before, I believe in my mission of spreading the good fortune that came upon me and Diana when we discovered this fat incinerating formula. However, this presentation is rustling a lot of feathers in the weight loss industry, and they would love nothing more than to pull the rug from under my feet and make Outback Belly Burner disappear for good. And the fact that each bottle of Outback Belly Burner can take at least 3 months to manufacture. I simply cannot guarantee that you will find any Outback Belly Burner left in stock if you come back later. This is if the presentation is still up by then. So it's vital you get your own stock of Outback Belly Burner right now. Simply select the pack that best fits your needs from the options below.